Yes! Welcome once again to another Geek Culture Congress.
I think you're the
As
only.
always,
I think you're the only one hearing the music.
I'm the only
Yeah.
one hearing music. Nobody else is hearing music.
No, I
I
didn't
heard,
hear
I
it.
heard music. I heard it. I heard music.
I didn't hear it.
You
It
not
was
hear it?
very
Oh, the
faint.
I
music.
heard
No, I
it.
didn't hear the
I heard
music on
it.
the
The
SoundCloud.
theme
Yeah,
song music. It's
I
playing.
heard it in his
it was
headphones.
very
Yeah,
faint.
that's
It was
crazy.
in your headphones, not in ours.
That's fine.
Yeah. He
That's
said
crazy.
Hopefully the
that.
audience is hearing it. Let's see. Maybe my whole settings are all wrong. The whole settings is all. That's what it is. The whole settings are all wrong. Bam.
There
Bam.
we go.
Bam. There we go. It's magic. It's magic.
Gets the people
Whoa.
going.
Production, bitches.
Post production, baby.
Gotta
Welcome
love being
to-
live.
To another Geek Culture Congress. One of your hosts is always Louis Speedy Jr. Gonzalez, accompanied by the Full Show, Tarek Lewis, Rich Ortiz, Joey Franchise. We're in the building. We're here to talk about everything geek and nerdy and sci-fi, fantasy, comic book, and everything else in between. You already know. Man, full show today. Joey and I saw The Running Man. Edgar Wright's The Running Man. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to give you our spoiler-free reviews live on the show and cut it out later because we're lazy.
For real.
And send it to them like that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, sorry. You know, I did. I really did want to do like one separately, like a pretty one, you know?
See,
4K
same.
and everything, you know? But
I got too much going on, man.
yeah, life didn't work out. Life was life.
Too much going on.
Yeah, yeah. No.
It's that last quarter, dog. It's that last quarter of the year.
No, it's the last quarter, yeah. But ain't nothing happening. except more work for me.
Yeah.
Tarek, what have you seen, my friend? You haven't been on the show in a while, brother. How you been?
I've not, man. I feel like I don't know what I missed. Did I miss Marvel Zombies? Did I miss?
Oh man, I'm going to let you do a full catch up before we get into everything. That's what we're gonna do. Everything.
I
we wanna
definitely
talk about.
love Marvel
Okay.
Zombies, by the way.
There you
They
go.
love Marvel Zombies.
You
I
did?
think I did a show
Okay.
for that.
Yeah, we
Have not seen Predator Badlands.
I saw
Uh,
that.
Me
Yeah.
either.
Which I'm seeing the hype. I definitely want to see. I wanted to see it today, but I had something else going on.
did. Okay.
I am caught up on Welcome to Derry.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll throw that in there. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
Derry.
Anyway, I'm caught up on
Which
that.
actually, kind of weirdly, is related, by Easter eggy to the Running Man, and we'll explain a little later.
Yeah. Okay.
As well, The Witcher.
Let's see what else.
Season 4.
What
Have you
else?
seen that?
I
What-
definitely
Witcher's-
I've seen all the horror films. I've seen
Okay.
Weapons and all this stuff. Whatever HBO was doing. HBO is wild for the night. I definitely HBO is wild for the night, man.
Yeah.
I've seen the Sir Duncan the Tall trailer,
right.
all versions of that,
Okay.
and I think everything else I'm pretty much caught up on. I'm not
Okay.
sure. It's
I'm
been
gonna
so
let you- I'm
long.
gonna let you firebomb everything you want to talk about, and the catch up for you, okay? But Rich Ortiz is fresh out of the movie theater. He just watched Predator Badlands, so he's gonna give us a somewhat spoiler-free review. What you gonna
I mean, the movie came out Friday, so I'll do a spoiler-free review. That way, I don't mess it up for you guys. Because I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but
Yeah, I'm gonna try to go see it this week.
I'm gonna give the movie a 7.5 out of 10.
do? Wow. Okay.
And dude, I was a huge fan of this movie. Now, one thing I will say that I was a little disappointed in, but it didn't ruin the movie for me, was I thought that the actions from the Alien show or from Alien was going to be somehow intertwined with this,
Okay.
only because, and the only thing that really was that the Wayland Yutani company was used in this. But other than that, you really don't need to watch any other Alien, or Predator movie. And this is mostly with Predators. Dude, this movie from beginning to end, action, fight scenes from beginning to end, dude. One thing I loved about this movie, and which they don't really do in a lot of Predator movies, is they went into the origins of the Yautja. The Yautja is the species of predators that is out there. And the movie starts out, pretty much predators see themselves as the apex predators. They
Right.
they consider everything prey to them. So It sets off the movies like that. The other thing with the Yautjas are the Yautjas family dynamic is worse than the family of the Bates Hotel, bro. It's the worst, man.
Yeah.
But it's literally if on site was in the dictionary, the Yautja would be a picture in that clan. They go into the clan. The Yautja is the clan of the Predators. They talk about the clan. It's very reminiscent to me of like I would say like the Mandalorians. It's a very like this is the way. This is our lifestyle. This is the way,
Right.
dude. So like again, I'm gonna try to do this with being spoiler free,
Yeah.
but
Stop spoiling things, Rich.
no,
Got me
it's not.
dying.
That's a very small part of what this movie is. Uh, so like we saw like in old Predator movies on how they go out and they go hunting and that's their thing. This movie is still about that, but now this is like the whole story behind how these people come into the clan and what they have to do. They have to hunt, and they have to choose a hunt, and they can't come back until they get this whatever they're hunting. That's like their rite of passage and everything. So that's what this movie's about. But also, there's which I won't ruin. There's a huge. I kind of touched on it before with the family dynamic. Because the beginning of the movie, it's on site. Like, you follow this one Yautja. His name is Deck, and he's kind of the runt of the family. And his whole thing throughout the movie is he's trying to prove himself to the Yautja on how he should be able to be in the clan. And his father kind of looks at him like a bitch. And so he's trying to prove himself the whole movie. It goes into it. He goes to the Death Planet. And one thing they do, kind of how like they did
They call it the what? The Death Planet.
the Death Planet, yeah. And so he could find the Tillisk, which is what he's hunting, which is the animal that his father was always he feared, which is a big thing in the movie too. It kind of is all full circle. But
You're spoiling things. They're mad at you already.
Zay saw it with me. Zay saw it with me.
Okay.
But dude, like, there is somewhat of a big bad in this. So like, there's a whole tie into the movie of the plot. But dude, action from beginning to end. The fight scenes were good. They weren't too long either. You know, a quick fight scenes, and it'll go from like one fight scene, then plot points, then another fight scene.
Right.
It's not just the Predators. There's a lot of other aliens in this whole movie that kind of like shows you, like, you would think that they're the Predators, but the Predator pretty much shows you how strong they are and all the things that they do to get to the point where they are and how great of hunters they are.
Wow.
But dude, I'm telling you, man, it was action packed. There was some comedic relief with the Predators too, which we don't get in a lot of movies, because the Predator is very stoic, and I felt like this movie did a really good job with not only him, with the comedic relief from other characters like the androids, Tia, but also there's another character in this movie that kind of steals the show a little bit, but also plays a huge part. And the Predator actually makes some jokes too, which is surprising to me, but it is also surprisingly funny. Good movie, great action, great plot point, and at the end, the scene at the end definitely sets it up for this to continue, and I think a lot of people will love this story.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. So 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, man. I'll even go to give it an 8. Like, it was really good.
Wow.
7.58. That's my score.
This other Richie Rich that's in your channel here said
Your variant.
The sisters are hybrids like the ones from Alien Earth. At this point, Wetland Yutani got the tech from Prodigy? Question mark.
Wayland.
Yeah. So I think she's a straight android. I mean, she could possibly. I mean, I guess the possibility is there that she could be a human, but I think the whole part about Tia and Tessa, which are the sisters, which are the androids in this, I think the whole thing is that they are androids, and she realized it's an android. She does whatever she needs to survive, but then in the end, she does kind of like gains a conscience,
Mm.
which I guess you could argue that she could be human. But I think at the end of the day, this is a android. Those are the actual androids.
Oh, so it's definitely crossing over. Definitely a big.
Yeah,
Definitely
but
crossing
that's
over.
actually a really good question because now I kind of think about it. Good question, Rich.
I without seeing it, I assumed that they were going to be uh the blended ones. I was like, oh, I'm going to go into this knowing that this character is going to be a blended one, but not a spoiler. I don't think that's a spoiler, but yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, that's what my thought was. It's like, oh, they're doing this alien Earth thing,
Yeah,
to set up like
a little
these
bit,
hybrids existing
maybe.
in other,
Yeah,
settings.
they actually don't touch on the hybrids at all.
Okay.
This is really mainly the Yautja, which are the predators, and then two androids, and then a little bit of the Wayland Utani company and how they're always something going on and how corrupt they are or secret of what they're uh you know experimenting with and the aliens that they're trying to take back to Earth and the other planets that they're doing and what they're exploring with. That's always in there. But as far as the hybrids, not anything of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool, man. So I'm looking forward to watching it. I'm actually trying to catch up on everything now. Before I know I don't have to, but just being that trying to be a completionist now, last minute.
Dude, I highly recommend, dude.
Yeah.
Action from beginning to end, and it's good.
Did they leave room for Arnold to come back?
He could. Honestly, he
Yes.
really could.
That's funny.
Nice.
All right, guys. So, Tarek, go ahead and weigh in on everything we already talked about that you feel like you need to get your opinion out there.
Yeah,
Have we all
talk
watched
about-
Welcome to Derry?
Yeah. I haven't, but you guys.
I'm not up on.
before
I'm not up on episode 3 yet.
Yeah. So I'll
well,
let
let
you
me
guys
just say this: Alien
round
Earth
around to
ended up being trash. Like ended up
Yeah.
trash.
Well, yeah, we you missed that
We
episode.
did that.
said
It crashed and burned.
Yeah.
It crashed
Yeah.
and burned for you.
Yeah, that last episode was trash,
Wow.
dog.
Yeah, that
Wow.
ended up.
And I'm trying to. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna watch Prey.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Mama
watch
Bear.
the Predators animated movie. I'm gonna
Nah.
I didn't even watch what was the alien movie the recent one.
Oh, Romulus.
Romulus. I'm gonna watch Romulus.
Oh, you didn't see
I'm gonna-
Romulus? Oh,
You,
damn.
No,
you've never seen
I
Romulus?
don't know. I gotta catch up on
Yeah.
everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like a year old.
I know.
Yeah,
I gotta catch up on everything.
Romulus
I'm
is-
behind. Prey
They're
is
about
like
to be
3
a
years
year
old.
old.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of Prey right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man. Yeah. But everything else, everything Predator stuff has all been good. I've seen Frankenstein. I don't know if
Okay.
anybody watched that.
See
Yeah.
that yet.
Tee off on that. Let us know how you feel about it.
Frankenstein was amazing.
Oh, really? Okay.
Frankenstein
I'm
to
gonna check
me
it out.
was amazing. Seen that story a bunch of times over and over again. They try to. It's a classic. It's like the horror. Dracula, Frankenstein are the horror stories. Prior to Michael Myers and Freddy and all that,
Right. Exactly.
and Jason. Those are the
Yeah.
horror stories.
Mhm.
I would say. Very good rendition of it. I was intrigued. One of the better Frankensteins I've seen in recent years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was actually
It's
dope.
that
It
dang
was dope.
good.
Yeah, I was honestly like when it ended, I was like, oh, I kind of wanted to see like something else. But so Frankenstein was dope. Like you guys I think we already talked about Marvel Zombies, and I think I was on that show. But Marvel Zombies was actually impressive. They're doing a season 2,
Yes, they are. That
It
was
seems
announced.
which is good.
Apparently
If I was
working on
like to have a drawback on Marvel Zombies, it's like,
Mhm.
hold on a second.
Left you
Don't
hanging?
inception me on the ending of this.
They want you to come back. They want you to keep
Yeah.
that Disney Plus subscription.
Yeah,
You're
Marvel
gonna-
Zombie situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what else I missed out on, man. I mean, I guess y'all let me know. But I guess I've seen Frankenstein, so I can talk about Frankenstein, and I could pop in on Welcome to Derry for sure. Because Welcome to Derry is lit.
What about The Witcher? You caught up on The Witcher?
I'm not watching that shit, man.
No. It's not trash, bro. I'm gonna talk about it because I watched the whole season 4. I'm caught up. That's the only
Yeah,
thing I actually caught up
Mama
on.
Bear downloaded the wrong Welcome to Dairy.
Yeah,
She
it's
said
a
downloaded
milk
Welcome to
promo.
Dairy. It turned out to be a milk promo.
Yeah,
Mama Bear's getting sponsorships from
that's
Cabot
funny.
Cheese now.
That's funny. So I mean, you can kick off the welcome to dairy
Listen,
conversation. Yeah.
this is I have deep thought, not deep, but I have like intricate. Like I did not want to see this.
Okay.
I'm like, why are they making this series?
Mm.
Like we've had it back in the 90s. We redid it,
Yep.
and we had it again. I was happy with both of those renditions. And I rewatched them before this came on. I was like, all right, let's see what this Welcome to Dairy thing is about. Welcome to Dairy is so much, it's not scarier, but there's more action. There's more action, and they are not that damn. It's not even I'm spoiling it. It's not even a clown yet. They are not messing around with these kids in Dairy.
Oh, they
murking them. Yeah.
they murked them kids out the gate.
Dude,
Not playing with them.
first episode, they're killing kids.
They murked them kids out the gate.
They're
If
not
F
playing
them
with these
kids
dog.
was F them kids was on full display for Welcome to Dairy.
No,
They
facts.
literally like I don't know what Andy Muschietti and his wife have against kids. I don't know if they have kids themselves, but man, do they hate themselves some kids, man. They showed it in that first episode.
Wow.
But dude, I gotta
It was
be honest,
nasty
man.
work.
They set the tone with that first episode. You know, you set up this whole story. First episode, you set up this story with these kids, and you think these kids are going to be the main characters of the show. And then they kill 90% of them in the first episode.
I kind of like that. Now I'm intrigued now.
I
I think
need
to watch it.
Like I said, it sets the tone because it's kind of like, hey, get to know these kids. Like you get invested with these kids the first episode, and at the end of the episode, they take them out, and it's like anybody could get this shit, dog.
Yo,
Anybody could get it.
it was like the Humane Society for kids. It was like, all right, kids only got a couple weeks, and if somebody don't come save them,
dude,
we just gotta get them off the streets.
Watching Welcome to Dairy, bro, it's like Pennywise took it stupid easy on the original like it characters that we saw in the movies.
Yeah.
Like, cause I'm like, why was he going crazy on these kids? Like,
I think they're gonna show you why. I mean,
I think they show you why because it has to do with like some turtle. I know that.
Turtle.
It has to do with a turtle.
Is it like the turtle from like the fantasy story of the?
Within,
I like turtles.
Within
Stephen King novels, Tarek, the fantasy ones.
The Stephen King.
Oh, the magical turtle.
Yeah, the magical turtle.
They're all in the Stephen King books.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out Tommy Carosa and Save the Turtles.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, the turtle thing is like a Stephen King thing. I've never read enough Stephen King books to really understand the universe like that. But that's literally why Pennywise doesn't go as hard in the paint on the like from the first two It movies. So obviously, Welcome to Dairy is a prequel. This is when Pennywise, like, you know, kind of has been, you know, fluttering around for the 27. Yeah, he's discovered, and I think the U.S. government is in on it. And we start seeing like some of the characters, like uncles and like grandparents and things like that were living in the city when all this stuff was still going on. We actually get a character from The Shining. I forgot, old boy, who was the caretaker in The Shining.
Yeah, that was the big tie-in that I got.
I got the answer about the turtle. So the turtle is Pennywise's cosmic opposite and a powerful, benevolent being, while Pennywise represents chaos and malevolence. Maturin is the turtle's name.
Maturin?
Maturin, something like that. Embodies kindness and creation, having accidentally created the universe. As eternal enemies, these two have an ongoing conflict, and the turtle has helped the Losers Club defeat Pennywise in the book. And in King's multiverse, Maturin is a more central figure in the larger connected multiverse, often associated with creation, and is one of the guardians of the Dark Tower.
Hold on, so real quick. So
Yeah.
Pennywise lives in sewers, and his arch enemy is turtles, like the Ninja Turtles. Bro, did I just connect it?
You
got an emerging universe.
Inception, dog. Come on. Put me in the writing room. Put me in the writing room, dog. I will say though, dude, what I love about this is like, and you kind of touched on it, the military aspect of what they're putting into this, and it's kind of going into it a little bit more on like, because we always look at Pennywise and we think he's just this monster, but we kind of forget that Pennywise is an alien. So I do like how they're tying in the whole military aspect of it and how they're trying to kill anybody that gets information on this because they're trying to keep it under wraps. So it's like, now do we find out that this is really an alien, or is this some kind of government experiment, whether it be aliens or something that they created?
I'm at a loss on this one. Like again, I wasn't into like them even doing this, but now I'm into it. So now I'm like, yeah, where does he come from? Because it's easy to make it like a one-off, like, oh, he's just we're all familiar with Freddy Krueger. He's just a magical character who was able to manipulate this thing. This seems like very like core of like mankind, and the way they break it down through like, throughout the years, even leading up to this point. I think we're starting in 1962, and the last episode they go back.
Yeah,
they go back further. They go back to the end. Like,
they play with timelines a little bit in this one.
Yeah. At some point, you got to pull the Scarlet Witch on Derry. Scarlet Witch put the shield around, and whatever just took place in that little town was just her reality. At some point, you got to barricade Derry, dog. Can't let this clown get out. Like, it's wild, dog. You got to nuke Derry. At some point, they got to do that. But clearly, they don't, because we got all these movies.
Here's the answer of Pennywise. Pennywise is an ancient, shape-shifting, interdimensional entity from a realm called the Macroverse, not a demon in the traditional sense. Its true form is the Deadlights, a group of cosmic lights, but it takes on the form of Pennywise, the dancing clown, and other creatures to feed on fear, primarily of children. Pennywise is an alien, or more accurately, an eldritch monster. Eldritch monsters is those monsters they fight in those fantasy novels of Stephen King as well.
So pretty the same thing, kind of like Stranger Things.
Yep. That crashed on Earth millions of years ago. It came from a parallel universe outside of our own. True form is true. Incomprehensible form is a species known as the Deadlights. We've seen, like a giant spider looking thing. Pennywise can shapeshift into anything, but I love the clown. The entity is not human and does not have a human backstory. It's a creature of cosmic evil that preys on fear for substance. And that's it.
Listen, I'm not scared of clowns. Pennywise makes me a little scared of clowns.
Can somebody help me understand what the remember in chapter 2 where old girl confronts like the old lady?
Yeah.
And then her dad.
Yeah.
And her dad looks like Pennywise.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what that was all about.
They didn't really play that off, because I watched that right before I watched the series. And they made it seem like that could have been, but I think it was more like he's like
it was supposed to be like Pennywise's daughter or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the old lady's supposed to be like Pennywise's daughter. Or the illusion of Pennywise. I forgot. I was going down a rabbit hole, and I was trying to figure out if you or anybody in the chat knows like what that was all about, because that kind of confused me. Because I'm trying to understand like where he got the idea, since he's just a cosmic being. He's just lights. He's just like these 3 lights, and how he just became a clown. And I understand like the clown and it's something kids fear. Some kids fear and stuff like that. But yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I feel like the clown is to lure them in to then expose their fears.
Oh, Eldritch Monsters originally came from
H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah,
yeah.
Just like
Okay.
Thratu and all that.
Okay.
No offense to
like
Scientologists.
And then I was reading
Thank
more
you,
about
Mama Bear.
Yeah, thank you, Mama Bear. I was reading more about the Eldritch monsters as far as the Stephen King novels. Yes, he also included them in the Dark Tower, of course, and the Mist. I guess in the Mist is this mystical mist that falls on a town and has these crazy monsters killing people.
Yeah, you don't remember that from the movie?
I don't remember that.
Oh, dude, you need to watch that. One of the most messed up endings to a movie you will
It's called The
ever
Mist.
see.
Is The Mist?
Yeah,
It's called The Mist. It is.
It is the most
I don't want to
messed
say
up
anymore.
ending to
The
a
Mist.
Watch The
movie.
Mist. Yeah.
Is The Mist a Stephen King movie? Is that
Yeah,
Stephen King book
yeah,
too?
Stephen King book, yeah.
Yeah, The Mist is a Stephen King. Like 1/3 of the Walking Dead season 1 cast is in it.
I'm trying to understand. Yeah, that is funny.
Think like The Happening meets
The Happening, just good.
Yeah, like it's so crazy.
Happening but good.
Yeah.
But dude, I'm telling you, the ending of it, you will never guess this ending of this movie. And then at the end of it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you son of a bitch!"
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Welcome Derry has been a hit for me.
Yeah.
Going back to things that I didn't get to, Gen V, I thought was excellent. I'm sure you guys already talked about it.
Oh yeah.
I was very impressed with Gen V.
Yeah, we talked about that. I mean, what a couple of weeks back.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same, man. I love the ending of it. Even though it was a setup ending, I think they landed that's season finale very well. Set up the next season of The Boys, and what pretty much what's to happen in the end, which is essentially Marie Moreau versus like Homelander.
Yeah.
I'm thinking,
but no more after this. No more Gen V.
No. We need to move
no
on.
more Boys. After the next Boys season, that's it, dog.
Yeah, we need to mash it up and close it out.
Yeah, we
close it with a bang. We need to close it out with a bang, right?
Yeah. I like to cancel my membership.
They've been doing so good. Listen, other than the craziness that they do and the obsession with using toilets and buttholes,
yeah,
I think this series, not just The Boys, but The Boys and Gen V, the way that they were separate, but then conjoined them into an intertwining storyline and plot, I think they did it beautifully. And the way it's going to end is going to, like, I don't even know where they go, man. Like, Butcher the entire time was the guy for everybody. And it seems like in the last season, Butcher is going to be the bad guy that they essentially have to take care of.
Maybe.
How many T-shirts does Mother's Milk have left in them? He's always got the dope T-shirts, dude.
How many rappers are, active in hip hop right now?
Yeah, I haven't seen, and if you notice, there a lot of them are New York rappers. I've seen a lot of it. I haven't seen I've seen a Big Pun. I think I've seen the DMX.
Yeah, for sure.
I need to see some new school guys though. Maybe an ASAP Rocky shirt.
You have a Little Baby shirt. I haven't seen a Little Baby.
Tyler, the Creator.
I have never seen anybody wear a Little Baby tee. I don't know if Little Baby's doing merchandise.
No.
Oh man. We could talk about now. I could tell you how I feel about The Witcher season 4, or we could talk about The Running Man.
Do we really have to talk about The Witcher? Is it really that important?
I watched it, so now it's on my list of things to talk about.
Hey, listen, man.
It's actually a lot better than.
Take it away, Speedy. Go ahead with The Witcher.
Get it out the way. Get it out the way.
It's honestly a lot better than what people are saying. I thought it was very entertaining, worth my time. I think
the other Hemsworth really did it.
How is Liam Hemsworth? Yeah,
he did a good job trying to copy the cadence of what Henry Cavill did. It is a little weird watching him do, be Geralt it seems like he's a taller, like he just got taller for no reason. You know what I mean? So it's a little off-putting. You know, as we've seen so many
Taller and a little
seasons.
bit more slender.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's a little. That's the only weird part. But other than that, I think he really tried to bring what Henry Cavill brought. Um, I um, I don't know. I was entertained by it. You know, there's a continuation to the story. Without spoiling it for anybody who wants to get back into it. Um, I enjoyed it. The action was good. Everything seemed compelling to me. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. But I find like, oh man, like this is trash. No, I thought the whole season was actually pretty good. It was worth my time, and I'll probably check out the next one. And wrap it out. Hopefully, I think the next one might be the fine. It is the Temu Geralt. That's what we got. But hey, this is where we're at. Um, I enjoyed it. So if you are already invested in The Witcher and you're ready for the next season, by all means, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy it.
Actually like the first season of The Witcher. I just don't think I was invested enough in the video game.
There's the Henry Cavill.
I wasn't
seasons.
in the
There's
video
some
game like
seasons
that.
from Henry Cavill that are weaker than this season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I started the second season. I just wasn't into it, and I was like, maybe I got to be into the video game to do this.
No, they tried to Game of Thrones it and try and explain stuff. With
yeah,
dialogue and stuff. You know what I mean? But
the lore didn't draw me in for The Witcher, not the performances or whatever. Then I started hearing complaints, and because we got so much to look at now, it's like, all right, am I going to spend my time on that, or am I going to, watch Badlands and Fallout?
Gerald, that's fine.
Yeah,
go watch it. You're paying that.
What's crazy, man? Generationally, it used to be the Kmart Gerald. It would have been like the Kmart.
Gerald. They said Gerald.
Yeah.
Joy, you want to do your spoiler-free review of The Running Man now? Let everyone know.
Oh yeah, sure. So yeah, we were definitely going down a Stephen King rabbit hole with all those movies and book references. But no, we me and Speedy had a chance to check out the advanced screening for Running Man. Let me be honest with you, and you're probably gonna make fun of me for this. I'd never seen the original one with Arnold. So I couldn't really compare.
You were probably just born. It's okay.
I wasn't even born yet. I don't even think I was born yet when that came out.
Probably better for you that you did
it. Probably, yeah. But I want to compare and contrast it, so I'm gonna go back and watch the original one. But yeah, Glenn Powell stars in it, and I think this was kind of like his. I mean, I feel like Top Gun really put him on the map and really showed that what he can do, and that his performance wise, he can carry a movie. And then Twister came out; it did awesome in the box office, proving that he can be a big draw. Obviously, that Sydney Sweeney shit he did too helped him as well. And now here he is as a full-blown action star at this point. And I thought performance-wise that he was on point. I give the movie 7 out of 10. I was thoroughly entertained. I thought the plot moved a bit like way too fast, but I think what really helped it was the performances. I thought Glenn Powell was great. I think he has, he's gonna be a huge star. He's gonna be a box office draw, and like I think him and Michael B. Jordan are gonna be like right there neck and neck as far as like being those two box office draws for male acts. And they actually, ironically, they're going to be starring in Miami Vice together, so that's pretty cool. But overall, like Running Man was really good. They gave some nods to the original movie. You see a little Arnold sprinkled into the movie, and I thought the plot was really fast. It really gets going. You really don't get too much of a backstory about him. I think that's what bothered me the most, is they didn't really dive too deep. It's really just kind of, and I hate to say it this way because again, it's entertaining and I love action movies. It's just like mindless action with mixed with some humor. It doesn't really do too much. Let's just put it this way: it's a movie that knows exactly what it is. Don't go in here thinking that, oh, I'm gonna get some like crazy plot and lengthy story. No, it's full blown. This guy is running for his life the minute this movie damn near starts. It's kind of like a poverty struck situation. It's like in the future kind of setting. It's like modernized like kind of future. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? Like it feels like right now, but you can see the little futuristic innuendos and whatnot throughout the movie, and just kind of like how poverty, there's a poverty, neighbor, part of the city, and then people are getting sick and things like that, and then you got these big major corporations. It's like a huge other part of the city, and like the TV network kind of runs the world in a sense, which is kind of a hidden message throughout the movie. I feel like. Um, and they use that as obviously as the main focal point. This is why he joins the Running Man. Obviously, you see it in the commercials. He's trying to win money for his family and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, it's balls to the wall action. Performances were great. Coleman Domingo was excellent, and he kind of played like a somewhat of a small role, but just his narrative and the way he kind of carried the story of the Running Man, I thought that was really cool. Decent supporting cast, and yeah, Josh Brolin, I thought he was an excellent bad guy. I highly suggest go see it. It's gonna be I think it's gonna do numbers in the box office. So yeah, definitely go check out Running Man. I give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Cool. So I'll give you guys my take on it real quick. The Running Man. Probably there are 3 movies that came out this year that I consider top tier. Okay, 28 years later, one battle after another.
Great
And
movie.
The Running Man. I really enjoyed The Running Man. I couldn't disagree with you more about the number. I'm just doing a 5. I gotta give it 5 stars out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. It got to the point. It knew what it was doing. It got to the plot. I was already in it. Maybe I was just in the mood for I expected what I was gonna get served. You know what I mean? Glenn Powell. I mean, wow. He's really his action chops. You can't doubt that anymore. The whole supporting cast was all entertaining. Everything was great. Michael Cera as a supporting role.
I want to talk about that too. Yeah,
he killed it. Like I was just like, wow. Like an actor like that to take a supporting role and kill it like that is because he read that script and was like, yo, I gotta be in this movie. You know what I mean? Somehow, some way. That's why I felt like what happened. But
Michael Cera action star question mark?
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
You got to see it.
Almost. You got to see it, bro. You got to see it to believe it. Coleman Domingo was great. Of course, Josh Brolin. He's gonna come. He's gonna come with all 100%. You know what I mean? Bad guy, good guy, whatever you need him to do. I mean, it was action nonstop. They got to the plot. They got to the motivation for the character for Glenn Powell's character to get to sign up to compete in the Running Man or anything. Actually, he was trying to, as you'll find out when you watch the movie. But man, just a great time, great movie, great action. Everything was well done. I couldn't find really any flaw with anything. I mean, it has so much social political commentary behind it. I feel like maybe it might be just too much for everybody. You know what I mean? Because somebody was going to want to try and put it in a box, and it's very hard. The Running Man has a bunch of shows. Even you read the novel. The novel is very, this is about as close to novel as, of course, you probably get
it's
with
like
the Running Man.
it's political fiction.
It's the political fiction in it though is it's pretty.
Do you feel like? All right, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it hits you on the nose. You know what I mean? Like this is even just the subplot and sub things that happen, subtle things that happen. Like just for example, they changed something with AI, and just the subtle undertones of the social political commentary in the movie itself. It's just like wow, man. Like this movie. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, 28 years later, one battle after another, and the Running Man, they're top tier this year right now. I mean, I really enjoyed it. Give it 5 out of 5 stars. Everything was great about it. Go check it out in the movie theater. See it for yourself. Judge it for yourself.
2 questions. Yeah. 1, do they give it room for a sequel?
Yes.
That a question?
Oh yeah, yes. They did.
I
feel like they did.
They did. Because you know how that they always set up everything nowadays so that just in case.
Yeah.
They got to catch that nut.
Yeah, the original Running Man. I was always felt like New Jack City. I was like, are they gonna do another one of these?
And then
I think
my other question, I'm
go ahead.
sorry, was you talked about it being a little close as far as like the social political climate and
Yeah.
everything. Kind of like one battle after another. Do you
Yeah.
feel like it's very close and maybe a little too close to everything that's going on
It's
right
like a
now?
dystopian future of what the political commentary is. That's whereas one battle after another is very close
Very
to
current. Yeah.
very current. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
It
Well,
does show that futuristic undertone. You know what I mean? In that in
Mhm.
this the Running
Like
Man,
this
which
is what life could be like.
yeah,
Mhm.
like
yeah.
10, 20 years from now, sure,
My only,
or farther.
if I and I haven't seen it, of course. But my only issue is that you threw 28 years later in there, and I'm like, oh,
No,
that wasn't dope.
no, you didn't like 28 years
Uh,
later. I like that movie. I
I
love
haven't
that
seen
movie.
I haven't seen one battle after another. But
I
I'm
like.
like,
I'm
it
gonna be
took
honest. I like 28 years later, but I, as far as like top tier movies of this year, I mean, it was
yeah, like
good.
it
It was
wasn't on the
good, but
radar.
it was,
It
yeah.
was
I don't
decent.
know, man. I liked it a lot. I liked
Yeah,
that movie a lot. Yeah.
there was a lot of fun on nudity in
I
there.
think I think the fandom of the movie 28 days later to 28.
Oh, I
Oh,
lost him.
awesome.
Oh,
Oh
he's back.
no.
Just
Oh
shut him
no, he's
down. Whoever
back.
the producer
He's
was.
back. Shut him down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
Hey, you're back. Sorry.
Sounds like the scene in the Running Man.
Yeah.
damn. FBI was like, shut this motherfucker off. Now, damn, what was I saying?
You were saying
You're saying how I was
28
wrong,
years later didn't
and
rank high for you.
I'm a bullshit liar. And
No, 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 no. Listen, again, these are all subjective, or because you know all of us have an opinion. It's cool.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, to me, 28 years later, you were saying that it's top tier. I'm not saying it was a bad movie. I'm just saying, to me, I wanted so much more from that movie. You know, you're talking about 28 years after the original came
Mhm.
out. And I guess my expectations were so high with that movie
Copy.
to
Oh
have
yeah,
it more, to have it about, you know, a kid and his rite
yeah.
of passage becoming a man. Like, okay, I get it, but I
Oh yeah,
wanted
you
it.
know what? Sinners is definitely in the conversation.
Sinners. Oh yeah,
I did enjoy
Sinners.
Sinners. Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think
Sinners,
Sinners
Sinners
was.
is killing 28 years
definitely,
later.
definitely. I'd
Definitely
say
better than 28 years
I
later.
don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I have them up here. I have them up here. So
I
I'd add
think
Sinners to that list.
yeah,
Definitely.
Sinners is in that list for sure for me this year. But hey, I'm not gonna shit on your opinion, Speedy.
It's fine.
You have the right
Yeah,
to your
no,
opinion.
Everybody
let's
else
be
does.
clear. Like, yeah, we're not. I
Let's put.
haven't seen it,
I'm gonna
so I'm
put
not
Tarek
gonna
back here
like
because he
trash
will.
your
Go ahead,
opinion.
Tarek. Don't let me down, Tarek. Okay.
Oh, one thing I didn't get to talk about. Well, I'm sure we talked about Peacemaker, but
Oh, talk about it. Yeah, it's your catch up for you.
You can talk. I actually want to hear your take on it because we actually had different takes on it. If I'm not mistaken, Speedy wasn't a fan of the finale,
No, I wasn't. I
and
didn't like the
I
beginning
was
of
a
it either.
fan.
I
I
hated it.
said, yeah, Joey didn't like
Hated the
it.
finale.
I didn't see anything wrong with it. I took it for what it was because I know this is just a setup
Yeah,
for
I wasn't
probably.
crazy about it. I want to
Yeah,
be
I
clear.
would. Yeah.
Now I was actually very pleasantly. I didn't think Peacemaker was ever going to get a season 2, and so when we got one, I was like, "Oh, this was entertaining and interesting." You know, it was one of those weird ones where I think we talked about it on the show. Like, I don't know if maybe Joey had the prediction and we just kind of like went along with him because you know he's typically right. Uh, and it was like, yeah, it's going to be like this racist, and it turned out to be that. But I guess the performances or whatever did it for me. I don't know. Peacemaker turned out to be good to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to see another season necessarily.
Mm.
And I think James Gunn kind of, you know, the rumors that he insinuated that like it may not be. We'll just roll these stories into other things.
Well,
Another
way
8
that
episodes will be tough.
well, that's the
Yeah.
thing though. Now, dude, it's like now I feel like they kind of have to because the whole thing with his brother, that's gonna have to play out. Um, that dimension, it's not done because they allude to Vigilante in that dimension possibly getting taken out.
Yeah,
The brother getting fixed up in the ambulance after. So now with his brother hating him essentially for killing his father.
yeah,
Now that we could talk about it, I feel like they have to play that out. That has
yeah.
to be like a full circle moment.
No, you're
Him
right. They have to do something.
him killing his brother is like one main focal point of the whole series, and
Yeah,
then the fact that he doesn't have his father anymore, and then him talking about how he's the problem and he sees himself as the problem, and then no matter what, he can't seem to get a functional family in any dimension that he's in.
right.
So now the brother's going to come back for that get back.
Yeah, and is will probably be aware of that door too. Um, but listen, we got a Clayface show coming up. For what reason? I don't
We don't
know.
know yet. Just because.
But we're doing Clayface. So
Yep.
it,
Because it's
it
never been done before, Tarek. That's why.
yeah. Well, there's reasons. I wonder if Clayface was greenlit before the Penguins' success, or it was just like Penguin did good. Let's do Clay. But I feel like we talked about Clayface while Penguin was airing.
I think it was in talks
Yeah.
of happening, and then I think in the midst of Penguin, I think it got greenlit.
Now I think the Clayface can be interesting. I just don't know how much more interesting you can make Peacemaker. And the problem is what a lot of these properties that are associated with comic books is like we have a star, so let's promote the star. Nothing against Jennifer Lawrence, but like X-Men stories should not be Mystique centered.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? She's a figure, of course. And listen, I'm an X-Men Evolution fan, so that whole storyline of Nightcrawler and Rogue or whatever, but do that. But yeah, I don't know where they're headed with that. That's why, again, like why I said, like with the boys and Genevieve, okay, at some point just end it.
Yeah. Like
You know?
Mama Bear says, Clayface with Guillermo del Toro seems off.
Yeah.
I think that might be the problem with Witcher. They didn't get too many seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
That might be.
I think also with The Witcher too, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like people were so invested in Henry Cavill for 3 seasons that once you switch it and go into a fourth season, like you even said it just seems weird.
It is a little off-putting in the beginning. It is. It takes an adjustment of your brain. You know.
Yeah.
There's one thing I do want to talk about that you guys probably don't want
go
to,
ahead.
and I'll hit it real quick.
That's fine.
I have to talk about the final season of My Hero Academia.
Oh
From
man,
a-
but you can't
from a-
ruin it for me.
For my anime people,
Yeah, you
because
can't ruin
that's
it for
me.
me. I'm still trying to catch up.
I didn't know it was on the final season.
Yeah, we're in the final season. It started a couple of weeks ago. Which means that the finale is going to be around December 13th, 2025. It will be the 11th episode of this season. It's going to be the final season. And, dude, it sucks because this season, we're 3 episodes in, and this season is probably already one of the best seasons of My Hero Academia. And it's because of the way it starts out. Obviously, it's a continuation from last season. The fight with Shigaraki, and pretty much the ascension of Midoriya becoming the best superhero in the world. And I'm loving this story. Not even just that though. I said this last episode. King Bakugo coming back and showing how he's probably going to be one of the strongest superheroes in that entire world. him taking out one of the big bads. I'm not going to say who it is, but dude, this season has been amazing. I just watched the last episode. Um, dude, Midoriya, Deku's becoming like such an amazing superhero. But not even just that. They kind of like touch on like, oh, you don't look like such a superhero anymore. But my man is doing his thing, saving the world. And I'm really happy with this season of My Hero Academia. I can't wait to see how they land this plane because the fighting and everything that they've been doing now, the animations, and how this season is leading up. Finally, what every season they seem to like. Oh, this is what All for One is for. This is what All for One is for. But we finally now see what the culmination of All for One is and what the real superhero power is for All for One. And can't wait for the end.
Let me ask you this question, Rich.
So,
do you want to see My Hero Academia live action as we're seeing One Piece? Because One Piece has got their season 2 live action. I don't watch One Piece. I can't do it. It's too much.
So,
but My Hero Academia, I
so
probably.
I'll say this, like, only because like I'm a fan of this, I would say yes. But My Hero, I think the point to this this story is that it goes from if you've seen it, it goes from one main superhero being the guy to like 12 of them helping each other and essentially saving the world like as a team of superheroes. So I think there are way too many characters and I think there's too much to the story, whereas I think there's just too many characters, man. I think it's too many characters. The storylines that go into it, like we're talking about, like I think this is the 8th season of My Hero. And I know One Piece, you're like, oh yeah, there's 1,200 episodes of that one, but they've done a really good job in kind of like taking out the filler and kind of getting that story together. My Hero, I don't know if you can do that because I think a lot of what puts into it is like what goes into it and why people are so invested in this too is the backstories of all the characters because it helps to the story. So, and I think that's too much to put into a live action movie. There's just too much in there to put into one movie. If it was a series, now that'd be something different. I don't think you could put that into a movie though.
Well, yeah, I think One Piece was a series on
Netflix. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But even same thing with One Piece. I talk about there being a lot of filler for it, but I feel like a lot of those episodes, even if they are filler, they're necessary to the storyline. So I mean, unpopular opinion, I'm not a huge fan of the live action One Piece because I am a fan of the cartoon, and I think that all 1,200 of those episodes, not all of them, but I think a majority of them are necessary.
Yeah, I was just Rich clapped that. I was just about to ask, how did you stomach that long ass show on One Piece? Like it's unfathomable to me. I can do Demon Slayer. Excuse me, I can catch up on Demon Slayer, My Hero Academia because I got the first seasons down, and I think Demon Slayer. I saw the train to Mugen. I think I saw that for Demon Slayer, so I can catch up. But One Piece, I'm like, it's no way. I'm out. Like,
dude,
there's no catching up.
I think Richie just commented on it too. Like, I saw the Demon Slayer movie, and I kind of touched on it in one of the episodes how much I loved it and the action and all that. Haven't seen the Chainsaw Man movie yet, but I'm hearing really good things about that, so that's my next watch.
All right,
the Chainsaw Man movie.
Yo, don't hate, dog. Chainsaw Man, that animation's one of the best.
Yo,
and the fighting scenes in Chainsaw Man, dude. Yeah. Oh, come on.
It's just tough because it's a man. His face is a chainsaw. It's tough.
It's tough. It's tough to sell.
Tough to get past that.
Yeah, It's a tough sell. Did we talk about everything we want to talk about today, guys? Anybody else?
Grand Theft Auto got delayed to next year.
Yeah,
I was
Theft
gonna
Auto.
say we got to talk about Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, go ahead, guys. Tee off on it. I don't play it, so I have nothing to say.
Did you know
been
they spent like
interesting.
$2 billion to make this game?
Billion
Whoa.
with a B, $billion?
With
Is
a
that what you said?
B. Yeah.
Wow.
They
It's
were
still
comparing a they were
Rockstar Games?
comparing a bunch of things that it's more expensive than.
Mm.
It's more expensive than building the Golden Gate Bridge.
Bro, if this
That's crazy.
if this game bombs, it will be the biggest disaster ever.
I don't think it's gonna bomb.
No, I don't think so either.
They can't, especially if like people have been playing the last one since. Bro, I was still in like high school when the last one came out. I think it was like PS3. Yeah, I was like in
I
college.
think so. Something like that.
Well,
crazy.
listen, it just got pushed back a little bit. November 2026. People will be ready for it.
Oh, well, people have been ready for GTA for like 3 years. I feel
Well,
like.
Well, yeah.
I mean, is the recent one like unplayable or something? Like is it dated? Or are people playing it or a lot still? GTA Online.
I don't
Oh,
know.
People play it.
People are playing that game online. Like they're still role playing. There's mods.
Right.
Like that has the role playing for that game is really entertaining. There's a lot of good streamers
Okay.
for that. So
Okay. Fair enough.
I
Alright.
got some news about Alien, actually Earth. They've been renewed for season 2. And they will begin
We gotta put that in there in the middle. Finish your news. Sorry.
I just. It just. Everything was good. It feels like it feels like when you have like a partner who's like cool with like the arrangement. You know what I mean? It feels like, yo, I got a side piece, and you got a man, and I got a girl, and we're cool with the arrangement. And then one night you're like, what are we? That's what like episode 6 of Alien. What are we? It's like, oh, you're messing everything up.
Well, listen, they're getting a season 2, and they will start filming in London in 2026. So that
There you
information was just
Yeah.
You can close the circle now, Tarek.
Yeah.
Okay.
Avatar: The Last Airbender has wrapped their 3rd season.
Is it? There was a second season of that?
No, the second
No,
season
not
has
yet.
not come out yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
They
second
wrapped
season has not come
photography
out
on the
yet.
third
But they've
season.
wrapped shooting of the 3rd season. So
Dang,
I guess
so they still
were-
in post on the second season? It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think the second season doesn't come out until like summer 2026. I don't think.
Good lord.
It's going to be a lot of listen. You got to do Avatar correct because
Yes.
M Night
Yeah.
Shyamalan.
Yeah,
All that
he'll come
tells-
after you.
All that tells me is that season 2 will probably come out soon, and there's probably going to be a cliffhanger from season 2 to season 3, which is they probably had to film it somewhat close together to keep the kids from aging.
Yeah. Zuko's
Yeah,
got to get hit in the face. You know, a bunch of things have to happen still, right?
Yeah.
and of
Speaking
course,
of kids from go ahead.
Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're continuing what he was saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and of course, I was gonna switch the subject. Actually, I was like, of course, Stranger Things is.
Yeah, I
Things
was about to
gotta
get
go
in. Like,
crazy.
how we forget about
Things gotta
Stranger
take
Things?
over-
Yeah, Stranger
take
Things
over the
hype.
whole Zeitgeist.
We got
Yeah.
2 more. We got 2 more weeks till Stranger Things.
Yeah, the Stranger Things hype. Those speaking of getting older, those kids. I mean, Millie Bobby Brown and all of them. They're probably only about 21, 22,
probably
but you
own
got to
homes
remember they were
already.
10.
She's
know
like
what I mean?
married now.
Yeah, she's got a baby.
To Bon Jovi's kid, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
But with Stranger Things, Volume 1 is going to be coming out November 26th. Volume 2 will be coming out Christmas, December 25th. And then the finale will be New Year's Eve, December 31st.
Dang. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Hey,
All
and no, and this is it for Stranger Things too. Like, hopefully,
Yeah.
I mean, I know they say
Well,
it is.
they've
don't
already said
know.
that. They've already said that. This is good. And then the other thing too with Stranger Things, I do have to say this because there's been a lot of David Harbour slander.
Oh yeah, about
I gotta
the
say,
bullying thing.
I'm not really feeling that David Harbour slander. My man, you ain't gonna talk about my man like that. But not again. I'm not close to the situation. I don't know what's going on. But at the premiere, it seemed like Millie Bobby Brown and David Harbour were good, and they were hugging each other, joking around, and taking pictures when all these rumors were going around that she had I guess filed a complaint for bullying or something like that. And it kind of just seems like all of that was bullshit. So I just want to say, don't believe everything you read on the
quite
internet.
possible. Quite possible. It's quite probable.
Bruh, how we forget about Brandon Fraser and Rachel Weisz coming back to the Mummy movies?
Yeah, the Mummy movie. They're working on that.
Oh, word! I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't
They're
know
working on
about
another sequel. So they're gonna.
So
They're gonna act like the Dragon Emperor one didn't exist.
I was gonna say the Tom Cruise joint is just it didn't exist.
Yeah, please.
Well, they're gonna make it seem like the Tom Cruise and the Emperor, the one with Jet Li, and the new Evie, didn't exist.
Isn't the Mummy still in Universal Studios?
Yeah, I actually rode the ride when I was there at Halloween Horror Nights. One of the best rides there.
Man, it is, and it's super old too. But like theirs since like the beginning.
Well, hopefully, like with this new movie, they can upgrade it.
There you go.
well, Sophia Boutella was in the last one with Tom Cruise, and that was like the only reason why I watched that one. So
yeah.
And well, I think we talked about it too on as we were preparing for the show because we do prepare. I want people to know. Was the multiple dooms possibility?
Multiple dooms?
The possibility of multiple Doctor Doom.
My brain can handle that.
Oh, multiple Doom variant and a female Doom variant.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we might go full Deadpool with Dooms.
Cool. Yes, that's the latest rumor. All right, guys, let's wrap it up. I got a vacation. Joey Franchise. Let everyone know how to follow you in the audio version of this, please.
Socials at Joey Franchise or at Franchise on Film.
All right. Mr. Tarek Lewis.
The Tarek Lewis at Instagram and also on YouTube.
All right. Mr. Richie Ortiz.
Richie_Ortiz on Twitch, Instagram, X, mi gente. I'm shy.com. I want to meet sugarmamas.com as well.
All right. Good. You can follow me at DJ Speedy JR. All the socials. Follow the show. Geek Culture Congress podcast on Instagram. 3 words there. Geek Culture Congress. Go subscribe to the live where we go live with the show and be a part of the conversation.
And a big happy birthday to Speedy. Yesterday.
Happy birthday, Speedy.
Yeah. Who knows how old you are, dog?
It's your birthday and Mercury's in rollerblades? That's crazy.
Yo,
I'm 48, bro. I'm 48.
Yo, you Puerto Rican, dog. You can never tell how old you are. You're going to look like that. You're going to look like that for the next 30 years.
That's because he's a vampire, dog. Blades can look at his ass.
It's quite possible. Of course, you can follow me at DJ Speedy JR, all the socials. Follow the show, Geek Culture Congress podcast, 3 words on Instagram. The live show, we go live on Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel. Go subscribe over there. Shouts out to the replay crew, everybody watching this on the replay. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. Give us a like, share it with your friends on YouTube, or give it a dislike because that helps apparently too. Okay, whatever you want to do, just hit one of those buttons.
That helps.
It does help.
I think we're all used to being hated.
Yes, that's fine. That's fine. You can comment, say how much you hate me. You hate our takes. It's great. Just put a comment, please. Add something, anything. Thank you. Speedy's Multiverse YouTube channel. Go subscribe. And, of course, everyone who's watching this on the live show and on various platforms that we're live on, everybody's social media. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here on the live show. You can consume the audio version of this podcast wherever you want to listen to your audio podcasts. Geek Culture Congress podcast. Look us up and you'll find us, okay? Have a good one, everybody. Be safe. I don't know when we'll be back. Probably when Stranger Things is around, yeah?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to go see Running Man.
We still got My Hero. We still got Running Man. We still got One Punch Man.
Oh, yeah. I need to get into One Punch Man. I'm bigger than One Punch Man than.
You could hold off on One Punch
Man.
There's
a lot of talking going on still.
It's kind of been
That's
lackluster, dude.
what I heard.
Yeah.
I did season 1, man. I'm good on One Punch Man. Y'all got it.
Right.
I just think it's funny.
I'm becoming Joey. I'm like Joey. I don't want to see the animated stuff.
Dude, that's why I liked watching it because it was funny. But this season, it's been lackluster, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, it's your connection.
Is it me? No,
Yo, I was like, yo, damn,
bro.
like, you really wanted to get out. Like,
no, it's not. It's probably Restream. Restream's bugging.
Yeah, Speedy want to get out of here.
Goodbye.
he was like,
Thank you so
I'm
much.
sick of
He's
it.
like, I'm getting the fuck out of
I
here.
ain't getting the hell out of here. Goodbye, everybody.
All right, yo.
Peace. We'll see you guys.
Safe. Peace.